Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice, and if you would, like, share, and subscribe. Um, Got a lot to go through here, so I'm going to get at it. I want to give you in detail, what Grandpa thinks you should possibly do on a look at the bottom side of Tesla and a look at the top side, because we're really at a point here where we got to make some serious decisions if you're going to hang on or let loose. Okay, we're going to start with Divergence. I'll start with Divergence. This is the monthly chart, by the way, and I'm going to go through all the monthly, the weekly, and the daily charts, but um, give you your price points. But I want to tell you why I believe we're going to bounce up here very near term, and maybe not that far, but I believe we're going to get a bounce, and it's based on a divergence warning. Okay, volume increased today 21 million shares. There was a total of 125 million shares bought and sold in Tesla today, and volume increased 21 million on falling prices. This causes a divergence warning, and the warning is that we're probably going to reverse the trend. That's Grandpa's take on it, and it's what I've seen in the past. That means that we're looking for a bounce. Now, what adds fuel to the fire is yesterday, the last trading day before this one, we had higher volume of 18 million shares on lower volume, and that indicates a bounce up. And the day before, we had a higher volume of 2 million shares, not a lot, but 2 million on falling prices. So we've got a total of 41 million here in extra volume. That's enough to give us a bounce in Grandpa's opinion in Tesla. Doesn't mean it has to come tomorrow, but I think it's going to. It could come Monday. How far will it take us? You know, let's look at that. We had a high today in Tesla of 171.17. We had a low of 160.51, and we closed at 162.50. We're currently at 162.90 approximately, and I anticipate, based on what I've seen today, that we're going to probably open. And Grandpa is not real good at picking the opening, but I really looked close at all my stuff, and I think we're going to probably open up around the 164 range in the morning. And I am. They sold like crazy up at 172 area now, um, all through the day, and I'm anticipating possibly going up there and getting them tomorrow. They have to do is go through it. They don't need to close there. Okay. I had an opportunity to I was long this morning, and I was in the green, and I had an opportunity to sell, and I sold a bunch just at 171, just below the high. I should have sold everything. I took a beating big time today, but I work like a madman. I've got an average now of 162, but I'm literally not real happy with what Grandpa did today. I should have bailed, and I fought the battle instead, and it's a rookie mistake if you want to ask Grandpa. But regardless, I have 162, and if we top 170 tomorrow, Grandpa's golden. So that's how that works. But so let's so that's the divergence part of it. We got divergence working for us. Warning is we're gonna take a little bit of a bounce tomorrow. I believe tomorrow. Okay, so we closed. We had substance at 162, and Grandpa took it out this morning right there. We went through it. We went down to 160.51. We took it out by $1.50, $1.49. Grandpa's substance. And that's another reason I think we're going to get a bounce. And I said so in the previous live stream. I did a bounce, quick one. When it broke through it, I was live on the air when it broke through 162. And I anticipated a bounce, and we did get a $1.50 bounce quickly, and then she fell back off, and then she went back up again, and that's normal. That's normal for Tesla or stock. But when we say, like, when my substance at 184 that I called out was broken, we actually had substance there twice, and both times we got a bounce. We got the biggest one the first time, and 173 we got a small bounce, but it was what, I can't remember, $4 or $5. It wasn't that great. That we got off of that, maybe $7. And now we have 162, and I'm anticipating 172, 171. You got to make a decision there. 170, 171, 172. I'd be watching it real close, because Grandpa believes that 101.07 is coming in your near future. This year for sure. Well, I shouldn't say for sure this year. It's coming. All I know is it's coming. My substances have always come true. Every single one of them. The 184 one, I called that out when we were up at 269. And screamed about it for months, that we were going to 184, and we took out 184, we took out 173, we took out 162 today, and we have substance at 152, and we're going to take that out, obviously, because it's on the way to 101. Now, I was listening to Kerry Arctic again tonight, and his opinion on things. I really value his opinion. That guy's a good analyst. It's Kerry Arctic at Wicked Stocks. And his take on it is that we should give it through tomorrow, and if we close above 165, count today as a little bit of a fluke, and we could run with this thing a little bit, the way it seemed. That was the take that I got from what he was saying. And but if we don't close above 165 tomorrow, and we close below it, his take on it is we're going to see 101, I believe, to 189.10, and regardless, we're in complete alignment on the 101, and I have seen them down there at $80 buying. The other day, just a few days ago, I seen them down there buying at 69 after hours. Not a lot, but we do have a lot at 101. There's substance there. When we hit 101 area, 101 to 100 area, They bought a lot at 100 one day too. I'm expecting a bounce. Maybe $10 or who knows, and then maybe it'll go down further. Who knows? We're not there yet. But what I want to say is, if you want a chance to get out and rebuy lower down, you might want to unload some in the 170 to 172 range. That's not financial advice. It's because we go to 173 and we can fall off and come right back down under 165, and we're on our way down the hill. I fully expect that we're going to retest this 162 area, but after we bounce up, and the next time we retest it, we might retest it a couple times, even the 160, 162 area, but I think the next times we come down, we're going to punch through it and go to the 101. And because our economy, the world stage is just nasty, and on a brighter note, I was listening to this Matt Poitras out of Canada. This young guy, dresses really sharp, he's handsome, and he's sharp as the dickens. But anyway, he always keeps track of these Tesla killers, he calls them. That's electric car makers that when they come out, they were going to wipe out Tesla. They were going to take over. Fisker is filing bankruptcy. It seems like he does Tesla killer lately about once a week, where they going under. The other electric car company guys aren't doing well, but Tesla's still, they make money. These guys have never made money. They lose money on every vehicle they make. So it's no wonder they're going down. But yeah, Fisker's filing bankruptcy, and they're another Tesla killer that's done. And I thank Matt Poitras for his video. It was tremendous. So, oh man, I just I don't know what to tell you. We all right. So let's go through our substances here real quickly. 101 on the bottom, you're going to see it in Grandpa Believes this year. 152, you're going to see that. And we currently have substance now. Grandpa put it in at 203. They've done enough at 203 to give us substance. And truthfully, that 172, 173 area is actually a place of substance at this point. But it's only a place where Grandpa's expecting a bounce off of it. The 172 area. If we can achieve that tomorrow, I'm going to be selling a ton of shares, just for safety, because I fully expect at the bare minimum we're going to go down and bounce off 161, 162 again. So, excuse me. So we also have substance at 252. You're going to see that in your future. And, of course, up at the top, we have substance at 284. And you will see those numbers. There is no doubt in Grandpa's mind. My substances always come true. Every single one in over a year now that I call out comes true. And so this is the monthly chart. Let's look at the weekly. Here's the weekly. It's a sell signal, without a doubt. And the daily is going to be a sell signal too. And the dominant trend is down. We're fighting. It's tough because you buy the dip and they gap down overnight $10, and next thing you know, what you thought was something decent is down $10, and it's a tough game when you're battling a downtrend. It really is. You're you're almost better to hold for where you really think you have a. That's why my substances are important down there, because you usually get a $5 to $7, $10 bounce off of my places of substances. We come down so you can buy some shares, make a little bit of money, make $7, and get back out. Then have the patience to wait for the next place of substance to come, and then rebuy. That's I wish Grandpa would do that. I mess my own self up most of the time. So let's look at the daily. Absolute terrible sell signal. She's nasty. This death cross is actually coming to reality. It is in reality. It's just not a big one yet. We're at 198.75 is where it's currently at. Tomorrow it's going to be about 197.50, 197.25 when she's done. So she's coming down about $1.25 per day. This is the death cross, the 200 moving average, 50 moving average cross that they call it a death cross. The average was right around $91 when it occurred, and we're $30 below that currently. So it played out for $30, and they usually play out for, if they play out, they can play out for $100. $50 to $100 is usually a death cross does not play out completely, but even if we go up to 203, it's not going to eliminate this death cross, but it would give us a ray of hope, because if we can get above this 50-day moving average, it will act as support down below us. So if we can get up there, it would be tremendous for us, because traders are watching this 50-day moving average, and I expect it to bounce off of it when we're heading up and into it and get a retracement. But once we break above it, if it can get down low enough so we can get above it, then it will act as support for us to some degree. And believe me, we need it. But yeah, I'm bullish, very near term, 172. If we could close above 183 area, I think you'll see 203. But we got to get there, and we got to get some good news at some point. Here's little Optimus. I hope I got him on the screen for you. And here's Elon. And little Optimus, he just Elon likes to do good things. He shot a rocket off today. It was a big event down there. My oldest son is on vacation down there, so I think he got to see it. They're right by the where Elon shoots him off, I believe. But anyway, little Optimus here, he's quite a guy. He plants trees, he waters them, he vacuums the rug, does dishes, folds laundry, pulls your teeth. I think he can write you a prescription if you give him tell them to learn that stuff, and there's no end to what little Optimus can do. They're going to send them up there to build infrastructure for on Mars so that people can go live there. It's what I've heard. Okay, good luck tomorrow. Hope this was helpful, and all good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, we'll do the right thing. Bye-bye.